What is up, car addicts? In this video, we'll be talking about this week's Sub Money Event Week as well as the vehicle discounts. Now, I know I'm late posting this Event Week video. This Event Week actually started on Tuesday instead of the usual Thursday, and that's because the new Los Santos Tuners DLC update came out. But I wanted to make videos on the main content of a DLC first, and then kind of leave the Event Week video for Thursday because that's when the Event Weeks usually change. So anyways, this Event Week is for July 20th through July 28th, 2021. The current prize ride for this week is the Anis Remus, and yes, if you're wondering, the prize ride will change every event week, just like the Casino Podium vehicle. So now you'll have 2 free vehicles you could potentially earn every week, which is pretty insane. So to get the Anis Remus for free, you have to get top 3 in the new street races for 3 days in a row, and that will get you the car for free. Now, this car is primarily based on the Nissan Silvia S13 and has a normal price of about 1.4 million and a trade price of about $1 million. So a free $1 million car from a brand new DLC you can win by completing some easy challenges is pretty amazing and generous of Rockstar to do. Now, in terms of a Casino Podium vehicle, we have the Ocelot Lynx. So this car is primarily based on the Jaguar F-Type, and it's one of my favorite sports cars in the game in terms of styling. Now, this car has a normal price of over $1.7 million, which is pretty insane for a car from 2016 that's not very fast in game, and because of how expensive and slow it is, it's a pretty forgotten car in general. But anyways, for those of you who originally paid full price for the Lynx, you can still take the one you originally purchased and sell it for about $1.2 million, depending on your upgrades and how much you paid for it originally. So, is the Lynx worth attempting to win by spinning the lucky wheel over and over this week? Well, if you like the way it looks, especially for how expensive it normally costs, I would say yes. Otherwise, its performance is pretty underwhelming and the customization is pretty average. Just some things to think about. Moving on to vehicle discounts, we have 40% off the GB200. So this car is in the sports class and unfortunately has the slow handling flags, which slows your car down over bumps. So it sort of ruins its overall driving experience, but it's still a great car to customize and look at as well. Moving along, we have 40% off the Anis Silvestra, which is in the sports classics class. This thing is a handful to drive and control and is way off the pace of the top sports classics cars, although the customization is pretty good. Moving on to the Southern San Andreas website, we have 30% off the Penumbra FF. This car is in the sports class and it isn't very fast, but it's still a pretty unique vehicle and it could be a nice addition to your garage alongside the new cars. Next up, we have 40% off the BF Club, which is the fastest car in the compacts class for racing. So for those of you who don't own one, I highly recommend buying one. It has almost sports car level of performance in the compacts class, which is pretty insane. Moving along, we have 40% off the Dominator GTX. This car is in the muscle car class and has some of the best handling in that class. However, it has awful straight line speed, even slower than the regular Dominator you can get off the street for free. So really only buy this one if you truly like its styling. Moving on to the Benny's website, we have 40% off the price of the regular Sultan. I'm not sure how a discount helps on a $12,000 car you can get off the street for free, but more Rockstar logic, I guess. If I had to take a guess as to why they did this, I'm pretty sure they meant to put the discount on the Benny's Sultan RS version and they probably mixed it up or forgot. But anyways, lastly, we have 30% off the custom conversion cost for the LG Retro Custom. So if you've always wanted the LG Retro and you don't own one, now is the best time to get it at an affordable price. In terms of double money, we have double money NRP on the Hot Ring races, the ISI Classic races, and the RC races as well. Quite random. I'm not sure why they didn't put double money on the new races instead, which would have made a lot more sense for this update, but this double money was probably just something random they chose. In terms of free items, you can get the LS Customs Varsity Jacket just for walking into the LS Car Meet building. Also, participating in a sprint challenge will unlock you the Rockstar Yellow Pattern t-shirt. Now, according to Rockstar, you will not get these clothing items until after August 2nd, which is pretty far away. I'm not sure why they chose that. But anyways, moving on to the Prime Gaming discounts for Prime Gaming members only. I'll leave instructions in the pinned comment on how to become a Prime Gaming member if you aren't one already. So we have 80% off the Segoy and 70% off the Valkyrie, which are both repeating for 3 weeks in a row now. However, there is a new discount for this week, and that is 100% off the new Auto Shop property, making it absolutely free. Specifically the Strawberry location, which is pretty amazing and definitely helps to save you guys a good bit of money. Also, don't forget guys, just for logging in this week as a Prime Gaming member, you'll get a free $100,000, which is pretty cool. Again guys, if you don't see the discount on the 2 vehicles and the property I mentioned, it's because you don't have your Prime Gaming account linked to your social club. Again, all the information on how to do that is down below in the pinned comment. And lastly, we have of course the RC Bandito time trial La Fuente Blanca. This week's normal time trial is Up Chiliad, which is repeating from the last event week. For that one, I highly recommend either the Hakachu Drag, Shotaro, or a Baddie 801 if you haven't done it already. And this week's premium race is the Supercar Race Senora Freeway, also repeating from the last event week. I highly recommend either the Devest 8, Emerus, or Krieger for this race. And interestingly enough, the RC Bandito time trial was the only one that changed for this event week, so I'm not sure what's going on with Rockstar with the event week this week. There's definitely some strange decisions or possibly mistakes going on. Anyways guys, hope this was helpful. Overall, this event week surprised me in terms of the vehicle discounts for being at the same time as the DLC release. The discounts were pretty decent. However, the double money was definitely underwhelming on some random races, not really any of the new stuff. So we're going to have to wait till next week to see if we get a better event week, and I'm pretty sure we are because the Comet S2 is releasing next week. Anyways guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.